meeting happens, please repeat after me. The hotel is an ideal venue for conferences and business meetings. And please turn to page 65 and we'll listen to a listening practice.
Listening practice.
Please listen to the following dialogue and answer the questions.
Dividing up responsibilities.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Alan.
It's so nice to see you all here today. First of all, I'd like to thank you for volunteering to help out with the 14th Annual Global Retail Innovation, GRI, Convention. The 14th Annual GRI Convention will take place at the Zhongzhen Martial Arts Stadium. The one in Kaohsiung? Yes, the convention is going to take place in Kaohsiung from Wednesday, October 30th to Sunday, November 2nd, 2014. We expect this convention to promote retailer cooperation and in turn, lower costs for business and consumers. So now, let's kick off the meeting, shall we? Nina, would you like to take over from here?
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'll be the Chief Coordinator for the 14th GRI Convention. As you may already know, the GRI Convention is one of the most significant events for all the top-notch retailers around the world. So, we really have to be on top of our game. The main purpose of this meeting is to divide responsibilities among our team. What can we do to help? We'll need someone to be in charge of convention planning guidelines and convention programs, someone to be responsible for the appointment of chairpersons and keynote speakers, someone to check the venue and facilities, and someone to take care of registration and housing.
I'd like to contact the keynote speakers and chairpersons, if that's all right with you. I've actually got a couple of names in mind, and I may be able to send out the invitations by the end of this week.
That's brilliant. If you don't mind, I'd like to take care of the convention planning and program. I've done them before, and I'm confident that I can keep the program moving to time and the convention running smoothly.
I'm quite happy to check the venue and essential equipment. I suppose most of our speakers would like to give an oral presentation with the use of PowerPoint. So I'll make sure the computer equipment is set up properly in advance.
So, Finn, that leaves registration and housing to you. Do you think you can manage that?
Sure, no problem. I'll start hotel hunting right after this meeting, and hopefully I can negotiate the best price for our guests and successfully clinch the deal.
Superb. Thank you very much for being so supportive. I'm now rather looking forward to the 14th GRI Convention.
1. When is the 14th Annual Global Retail Innovation?
And the question number 1 is, when is the 14th Annual Global Retail Innovation Convention going to take place? Who knows the answer? So next up. Yeah, it's B, from 30th October to the 2nd of November. And the second question is, who is the chief coordinator for the convention? Who knows the answer? Sincere. Yeah, it's C, Nina. And the next one is, what does Finn need to do? Who knows the answer? Yeah, it's B, to take care of registration and housing. So this is the end of our listening practice. I'll give the floor to Teresa. She'll introduce the activity 2.
Hello, I'm Teresa. I will have a short conversation with Colin.
How is the convention plan going?
The date of the international convention was set on August 15th. And I have made a reservation for the venue, and it will be held at Taipei International Convention Center.
Have you come up with a rough budget for the convention?
Yes, the budget covers the cost of accommodation and inviting keynote speakers.
Great. How many participants are we expecting?
We expect 22 people will attend this international convention.
This is the end of our activity 2. I'll give the floor to Colin.
everyone. Before we talk about the high low context culture, let's watch some video on YouTube about the greeting way of other countries.
In France, that's the way how we say hello and goodbye.
Oh,
Silent.
nice to meet you. Okay, so kiss. And actually, the same way when you are saying goodbye. And if you feel very confident, you can put your hand on the
香干，French 干。
在意大利，这是我们说 hello 和干在家的方式。
我们很热情，所以我们说你好的时候，我们很喜欢摸别人，然后吻他。
这是我们在韩国说你好跟再见的方式。在韩国说你好的时候，我们一般都会。 或者是跟朋友说话的话，你好。再见的话就一样啊，就说的内容不一样，说你姐姐哦。或者说
在台湾，这是我们说你好跟再见的方式。
在台湾呢，我们跟朋友说你好，
你好，
拜拜，
拜拜，
再见，
再见，
都可以。那如果亲切一点的话，还有小巴龟，
小巴龟。
以上就是今天我们朋友跟我们分享的各国问好的方式。那如果喜欢我们的
And there are many communities in the world, so many countries have their own greeting ways. In low context culture like Italy or US, the people are very enthusiastic, and the greeting way is different from Asia country and Taiwan. And the tricky thing is the way that they say hello or goodbye. And because of the cultural differences, so some Chinese people will think that they like them, or otherwise why they're kissing them in their cheek. And in low context culture, they usually have physical contact when they are greeting. And in high context culture, like Asia country or Taiwan, people are very shy. The way they say hello or goodbye is just only wave their hands, smile their face, or even just nod their heads. Not usually have physical contact. But personally, I prefer the greeting way like US because I think it can more interact with people. So this is the end of high and low context culture. And if you have any idea, you can tell me in the comments. So I'll give the floor to Teresa. She'll introduce the inside story, work assignment, and references.
Hello, I'm Teresa. I'm going to talk about our inside story. On February 24th, we have line group discussion on February 24th and March 4th. As well as we finish work assignments in a line group. On February 27th, we check each other's part in the class 3506 from 3 p.m. to 3:10 p.m. And then on March 17th, we have rehearsal to check, we have rehearsal in order to improve the fluency of the overall report. Our work assignments. Jean is mainly responsible for integrate our PowerPoint, and vocabulary part is in charge by Jean and Colin. Conversation part is in charge by Jean and me, and I also responsible for activity design. Finally, high and low context cultures is Colin's work. Then is references. This is the website we use to look up the words. And this side is high and low context cultures video. Now it's time to have a short break. After that, you will give us some comments and we will choose the best commentator. Thank you.